Bang Bang Rahul, please press the like button and subscribe. I was with some people today and I was talking about my mate Ernie Wise. I think he's his uncle. Dennis Wise used to play for Chelsea, and his brother was Dennis Wise's dad. Nice people, very nice people, yeah. And Ernie, I used to work with years ago, well before I got my IPP, and Ernie had a pub in around Labatt Grove, that area. I don't never went to the pub. A lot of people told me about the pubs with afters and all that. They also had a club, and he was big mates with Johnny Allen, yeah, big mates, Ernie, and they used to do a lot of. I mean, Johnny Allen sometimes used to work on the door at his club, and there's always fights, always fights. And anyway, I met Ernie just by chance. Met him down. I think it was at Central Park in Acton when I used to work on the door there with Jefferson King, that place there. And he come in, introduced himself to me, and everybody knew who I was. You know what I mean? Rail, Acton. It was just one of them things. I sort of like Acton was my place, and I had a big name, yeah. So everybody really knew me who was anybody, yeah. So Ernie said, "What are you doing?" I said, I'm on the door." He said, "You're still doing a bit of collecting money and all that." And he thought, I said, "Of course, yeah, I standard. That's what I'm doing it." He said, "Come and see me tomorrow and have a chat." I said, "Where are you living?" And he gave me his address. So I got down there and went in his house and we had a sit down and a chat. He said, "Look," he said, "what it is," he said, a mate, a mate of mine, his sister, and her daughter got really raped and sexually abused, a young girl, but it was by her boyfriend and her boyfriend's mate. But the only trouble is, she got really, really bashed up. They nicked all her drugs, nicked all her money, went into the bedroom with the young girl, she's about 17, raped her, molested her, and done all sorts of terrible things to her, and then nicked her savings, what she had, and they also nicked a gold chain and a ring that belonged to her dad. Her dad, he died like in the army. I don't know, over Ireland or somewhere, yeah. But that was her memories of her dad. It's a chain, a big chain with a cross in it, and a ring, yeah. And they got in there and nicked it. But the only thing was that the woman, she was a dealer, a crack dealer, cocaine dealer, more crack than anything really. She also done was smoke crack because the guy she was involved with was a crackhead as such, you know. He used to go out, she used to give him bits and pieces, he'd go out and sell it, yeah. But this time she'd got a delivery, a big delivery of crack, and this guy was a black guy. He was a black guy. He was with another guy, a light skinned guy. I know some Italian fellow or something like that. Yeah. And they got in the house. She's just serving him. She's not living with him no more. So he's just gone in the house, got on the crack with her, with this Italian fella, and thought to themselves, well, what we do, we take everything. And she had quite a bit of crack there anyway. So they abused her, sexually abused her on crack. It was just something that happened normal, but they went a little bit too far, done things to her that you would never do to an animal, what they did to her, yeah. But then they went into the bedroom with her daughter that's 17 years of age. She don't take drugs, she's not involved in anything like that. She's right out of the way. So she knows her mum does something, she's always got money, and her mum's always got guys there, but she doesn't get involved there. They went in the bedroom, they woke her up, sexually abused her, and really sexually abused her really, really bad. And it's a gold chain with a cross on it and a ring from her dad, who was in Ireland. He died in Ireland, yeah. So obviously we get to hear about it, and Ernie asked me, "Will I give in?" I went, "Yeah, of course, standard, yeah, no problem." But the only thing was that she couldn't tell the police. How would she told the police that they come and robbed her of crack cocaine and sexually abused her daughter and all that? It goes too far then. They'd be delving too deep into this and find out other things, and it wouldn't just end as a rape and molestation, it'd be even worse than that, yeah. So I went in to the house, and when I see her, I couldn't believe it, mate. She was like quite attractive, really a pretty woman, but she was quite tall, slim, but she wasn't. She didn't look like a crackhead, but she looked like she'd been real bashed up bad. Eyes were smashed to pieces. She was black and blue. She was in a bad way. All her legs were bruised, bashed up, and she had to go to hospital. But not hospital to say that she'd been sexually abused and this, that, and the other. But she got bashed up, and the police weren't called or nothing like that. Yeah, where they should have been. Yeah, but the daughter, she was in a bad way. Yeah, she was really in a bad way. Mum was looking after her, and mum had to do what she had to do to make her daughter safe. Yeah, safe in the house, and not worry about anything about the repercussions of them coming back and all this, that, and the other. So mum sold something and got something that if they come through, they're dead. She's going to shoot them. Yeah, she's got herself a gun and everything. Yeah. But when you go and see the daughter, and I was talking to the daughter about it, trying to talk to her, she was all sobbing. She was more worried about the chain with the cross and the ring than she was about being sexually abused and molested really, really bad. I mean, about bad. So we got told who the people are, whereabouts maybe they might be, and this, that, and the other. So I said to Ernie, look, let me do it. Keep out of this. I'll do my own thing. I work with people. I don't really get involved on, you know what I mean? Because I'm a little bit more lively than you would be, you know. So he took offence to that in a way, but I've got my own people. We're going to do this thing, and we went to a couple of crack houses, just looking around. I didn't take no crack or nothing like that. Didn't nick no drugs. Didn't take no liberties with people. Just wanted to find out where people were, yeah? Obviously, so crack dealers talk to crack dealers, it gets about you looking for these people. Now, because of that, it gets even harder to find them. But we found them, yeah? We found them in a flat, in a basement, yeah? We went into the basement. There was about 5 people in there, all out of the nut on crack, women as well. We got the 2 guys that were involved. We give them a zip. We had a cattle prong, one of them cattle prongs, the electric cattle prongs. Boom, under the arms, jump, knocked spark out, mate. No mucking about. Took them upstairs, put them in the van, took them away. Things were done to them people. Things were done to these 2 people that I can't even tell you what it was. Yeah, it was so bad. It was so bad. It got to a stage where I myself was feeling sick for what my other 2 pals were doing. They're more or less professionals at that. Yeah, they work for me. I pay them, but they're professionals of what they do. To find out more, they're not going to just hurt them because of what they did. They're hurting them because of what they want to find out about the chain, the cross, and the ring. They're more involved in that than they are anything else, because the girl, it's her dad's. Her dad died, and it's from her dad, and that's more what she wants back is the chain, the ring, and the cross. Yeah. So these people done more things to them than you could ever believe. Yeah. Sometimes you a film where people have been this. Listen, this was worse than anything I've ever seen. Yeah, anything. They told them who took it, where they lived, the address, everything, all this, that, and the other. So eventually, the 2 guys just left. Whatever happens to them, we don't know. No, we didn't go back to find out. All we know is that we got what we want, all the information that we want, which my pals want, yeah? We went to the flats in White City, went in through the door. We didn't knock at the door, we went through the door. This is quite late at night, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Crashed straight through into the bedroom. There was these 2 guys together in bed. Both both together in bed, right? Both, I suppose, transvestites or whatever they are, I don't know, yeah. They're the ones that buy everything. They give people the money for the people to go money buy the crack and bits and pieces. Like sometimes they sell the gear as well. Yeah, we got in there. They're like bitches, little bitches. Had to talk to them. We want it all back. We can't give you it back. We've sold it. Well, listen to me. We want it back. You've got to tell us where it is. Tell us who bought it, and we want it. We're going to take it back. Yeah, we can't tell you. You can't do that. We got to the stage where the two people I was with, they just wanted to do things to these people, right, that they would tell us where it is. And then they get these are transvestites, so you can imagine what they want to do to them, yeah. It got to a stage where these people told me exactly where it was and exactly where the parcel was, what they had hid. The parcel was in the wall, one upstairs, in the upstairs attic, right, over a fireplace with the flue. The flue comes down. They had a place there. It was all wood. Place there. You took it out and it goes into the flue. And they had a little parcel in there. They had all the jewellery and their money in there. Yeah. So not only did we take what we wanted to take, we took the whole lot, the whole box of money, all the jewellery, and we got maybe what, I don't know. There was a lot of bits and pieces in there. There was also drugs in there, the crack and bits of other pieces that they put in there too, in another box. So we might have walked out there with 60, 70 grand, I suppose, in other bits and pieces, as well as her chain, her ring, and everything else, right? My mates are a bit nutty, a bit loopy. They could not help but do something to these two to make it in a way that these two would never ever do anything, or go to see anybody to hurt people to get their stuff back, yeah? Or to find out who we are. It got to a certain, they got done some certain things to them. They was in a bad way, and they would come back if anything happens there. So we left. We were sweet. Nothing said. Went back to the house a day later. While we had a cur up with what we got, bits and pieces. When we went back to the house, we give her daughter a chain with a cross on it, the ring. We give the mother some bits and pieces that they took from her and some cash so she could get on and live her life a lot better than what she'd been living, yeah? We told her that she's no longer to sell crack cocaine and she's no longer to sell drugs at all. She's got to get into something else. We give her some money. We said, you don't get involved in that because it's going to happen again, yeah? And it happens again, we're not around to help you, right? So everything was hunky-dory, money, crack, and the chain and the ring with the cross on it. And it just, that was it. I phoned Ernie up. I said, I hadn't phoned Ernie for 2 days. Told Ernie everything was sweet, everything done. Went and see Ernie, give him some money that I thought he should have because of the introduction and all that. We come out of it with about 15, 16 grand each. So we was quite happy anyway. Told Ernie that, just leave it at that. Anything else comes up to tell us and it's there, I would do it, no problem. Ernie wise, I was always with Ernie, doing bits and pieces similar to that, but not similar, not so bad. I didn't need my other mates. Just with Ernie getting money, doing enforced work for him. Ernie Wise was a gentleman to me. Yeah, he really looked after me. Really loved me. Right. I see his brother now and again. He comes now as a drink, and he's a nice guy. You know, Ernie. He loved his wife a lot, and he just wanted to kill himself to be with his wife. And every day when we go out for a drink, when we go out for breakfast or dinner, Ernie would always have 2 pint glasses full of yellow milk, creamiest milk you could ever get. And he kept drinking it and drinking it and drinking it. and then his heart just gave in. All the cholesterol around his lungs and everything, yeah. And one day I was with him, and he went to go to the toilet in the shopping centre, and he didn't come out. I went and got him. He was sitting on the toilet, rubbing his chest, couldn't breathe. He went home. 3 or 4 days later, died. And that's it. But I was close to Ernie, was a nice guy, and it's just one of the things that happens in life. You know, bang, bang, hell. Nice one.